there is a probation status hearing. There is a forgery of a financial instrument case, which is set for a status, and there is a tampering with government record case also set for a status. So I guess let's hear with the probation status first and then hear the status of the other cases. Who wants to tell me what's going on in these cases? State, want to proceed first?
Yes, Your Honor, that's fine. I believe the defense counsel and I have a tentative agreement. I think he requested a 2-week reset last setting in order to discuss this client.
And so that is 2 weeks from 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks from today you want?
I think it was 21 days ago, so 3 weeks actually. Yeah.
So what is your?
So Judge, Judge, it's we have an agreement. It's just a matter of, we could set it for a plea, and then Ms. Delaney and I could, knock out some of the other little details.
Okay.
Within the plea agreement, Judge.
So why don't we set it for a plea? Will you all be able to finalize everything and plead it next week?
When do you do your pleas, Your Honor?
Well, I mean, I am here today and may or may not be here tomorrow. Judge Perez will be back next week.
Okay.
So
okay, we can do it next week, Judge.
Is that good with the DA's office? Does that give you enough time?
Yes, Your Honor, I can prepare the plea papers and send them on over to defense counsel.
Okay. So Ms. Hernandez, why don't you just set this one for a plea for next week? And I think it's my understanding this will take care of all 3 cases, correct?
That is correct.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. Yes.
If I may, I just wanted to make the court aware and all parties aware that as per the probation officer's report that I received, Mr. Dennis hasn't reported to his probation officer. He's failed to report June, July, and August, and now approaching September 2023. I believe he has some kind of active warrants, and I believe that's an issue why he hasn't reported to his officer. I'm not sure. I recall back in June, I believe, this was mentioned regarding the active warrants, and I believe that they were going to be recalled. However, there are some remaining active warrants, and he hasn't reported to probation. And I also wanted to mention that he is court ordered to pay a certain amount of restitution payment monthly. And the last payment received per the report I received was back in May 2023.
Well, I think both Mr. Ortiz and the DA's office will consider that information, and hopefully if you still can agree on a plea, it'll be set. If that's enough of a monkey wrench that you cannot agree on a plea, then we will proceed towards trial and or revocation. But thank you for giving that information to both sides, and they'll see if they can still go forward with the plea or not. But I think we ought to keep that plea setting for next week. And you all have been informed of these concerns that the probation officer has.
Ruben, why don't you give me a call and we'll talk about what to do.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll give you a call.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Judge, thank you so much. Nice to see
Thank
you.
you.
Nice to see everyone.
All right.
May I